Hi and welcome back, guys. Today just want to do a quick video update on Sundial Growers and what are some strategies that you guys can implement into your trades, as well as some options for you guys if you are trading on a small account. But before I continue on, just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I also started a Discord Patreon page where I'm trying to find like-minded people to share ideas and find ways to grow our portfolios together. I will also be sharing my trades with you guys as well. So there was a trade alert that I gave to my Discord, and that was, so I just want to show you that real quick. This was 5 lead calls. If you look at my cost basis, it's at $328, and I'm up already $146. It's up 44% on this. And this was on March 4th when I gave them the alerts. We can see on March 4th, bought 5 Sndl lead calls, $65 per contract. So if that is something you guys are interested in, check out my link down below. So Sndl is up 14% today. It finally broke above 150. If we take a look at this 1 month daily charts, so a month ago it went to a high of 225 before coming all the way down, even went to a low of 0.92. This would have been a very good opportunity to buy more shares or even average down. And then we struggled for a while to break this resistance of 150, and we finally did. Now our next resistance, you see this line I have, is 163. 163 now is acting as a very strong resistance. And I say it's a strong resistance because if we take a look at the 6-month time frame now, not only did it hit it today, it hit it several times throughout February. So if the momentum does continue tomorrow, this can easily hit $2, guys. We do have a lot of volume. If you look at the gray bars, there was a lot of volume than any other day this month. Let's take a look at why the stock actually went up.
They made an announcement that they were going to enter into an agreement to form a 50-50 joint venture with SAF Group through a new corporation, Sunstream Bancorp. The joint venture will leverage a strategic financial and operational partnership to generate enhanced risk-return opportunities in the cannabis industry to provide exposure to a portfolio of attractive debt, equity, and hybrid investments. The joint venture will focus on cannabis-related verticals, seeking both Canadian and international opportunities and investments. The joint venture's first mandate is the formation of a special opportunities fund with commitments from third-party limited partners alongside an initial commitment from Sundial of $100 million. This does seem like a lot of money, but they were able to raise a lot of capital in the beginning of this year. The CEO stated, "Following early success with our internal capital investment program, we are pleased to announce this new partnership with SAF as we continue to identify innovative ways to deliver on our commitment to shareholder value creation. Sunstream will enable Sundial to remain focused on our core operations while leveraging the strength of SAF's private equity and credit investment expertise on a global scale. We look forward to working together to generate attractive returns for our stakeholders through broader capital deployment opportunities in the global cannabis markets." That's excellent news because they want to be able to expand out of the Canadian markets. And if the Biden administration does decriminalize marijuana, which I believe they will, it can easily go much higher. And it can easily go to $5, even $10 at the end of this year. I am very bullish on Sundial. They also have earnings coming up this Wednesday, so that is definitely something to look forward to. Last year, they announced that they no longer have any debt. They were able to pay off all their debt. So that is positive news for their company. Also, like I said, they were able to raise a lot of capital, and that capital is going to be used to expand their company. They were also able to take a $22 million stake in Indiva, which is a Canadian producer marijuana edibles. Another good news that happened earlier this year is that they were able to regain compliance with Nasdaq. Their stock traded over $1 a share for 10 consecutive days.
I don't think Sundial will go below $1 at all, just because everyone has been very bullish on Sundial. And there's also states and countries that are decriminalizing marijuana, such as Mexico, New Jersey, and even Hawaii. So now we are just waiting on the Biden administration to do that. And this company does have a lot of potential growth. So there are several ways that you guys can partake in Sundial. One is you can buy shares. Secondly, you can sell cash secure puts. So let's take a look at how that's done. Cash secure puts are essentially setting a buy limit. So you pick a stock price that you want to buy Sundial at, and then you pick a strike price at that stock price that you chose. For example, if you want to buy Sundial at 150, all you have to do is go to your options chain and choose the 150 strike price. So when you're selling cash secure puts, you do need to put up the collateral. How you calculate the collateral is by multiplying 100 times your strike price. And it's 100 because there's 100 shares in one contract. So all you have to put up is $150. And for selling this option, you're going to receive $10 in premium. This $10 is yours to keep no matter what happens to this option. You can actually purchase shares with this. You can go and buy 5 shares of Sundial if you were to sell this contract. Your brokerage will charge a commission. Mine charges 65 cents. But Robinhood has free commissions. And that's all I know that offers free commissions. So there are a few scenarios that can happen with this option. One is it can expire in the money. 2, it can expire worthless. Or 3, you can buy it back before expiration dates. Expiration dates is 19 March. So let's say if Sundial is above 150 on expiration dates, at the end of expiration dates, your collateral will be released back to you, but you still get to keep this premium. Second scenario is if Sundial is at 150 or below 150, you would have to buy 100 shares at 150, and that's where your collateral comes in. So you would have to buy 150 even if Sundial is at $1. So that's a risk. If Sundial keeps going down, you still have to buy it at 150 because you made this obligation to buy 100 shares if the stock price goes to your strike price. If you go further out in expiration dates, you will get a higher premium. So they offer weekly call options, which is great if you're just trying to collect the premiums. So if you go to 26 March, now you're looking at $20 instead of $10. And you can just go to April, now you're collecting $25. And you can look at the IV. So for the first one, it says 311%. The 26 March, 244%. April 1st is actually 259%. So this one's actually pretty generous, $25 for cash secure puts that expires April 1st. And this is a 150 strike price. So let's say now you have shares of Sundial. You need at least 100 shares to sell a cover call. So the next one is buying leap calls. So those are the leap calls that I had showed you earlier. So leap calls are call options that are longer than 1 year. So the IV now has been reduced to 119%, which is good because when you're buying leap calls or buying any type of calls, you want the IP to be as low as possible. So we're going to go to January 20th, 2023. And what you want to do is look for a delta 0.8 or above. We see here deltas next to the strike price. So for example, 150, we see to the left of it, it's 0.8339. And you want to buy a leap call or calls that have a high delta, because every dollar that a stock moves up or down, this option will move and put down 83 cents. So practically the 93 cents one, the 0.5 strike price, is almost like buying 100 shares of Sundial, but at a discount. For this call option, you're looking at $110. So when I bought mine, it was 65 cents. So now that the stock has gone up, the premium has gone up as well, but it's still pretty decent because this expires in 2 years. So there's plenty of time for Sundial to go up now. And when you're buying call options, you need time. When you buy short-term call options, time is not on your hand. Call options, you need time for the stock price to go up. It's very hard to predict where the stock price is going unless there's a major catalyst and unless there's a major positive catalyst. Those are some strategies that you guys can implement into your trades, and you can do this on almost any stock that offers options. But before buying any type of securities, whether that is stocks, options, cryptocurrencies, please conduct your own due diligence.
I want to be able to share these updates with you guys because it does help me keep up to date with Sundial. All right, that's the news for today. Let me know how many shares you guys are holding of Sundial, and do consider joining the Patreon page. We're just trying to build a community where people love to talk about stocks and trying to find the next best stocks, as well as trying to become a better investor and trader. I do share my trades Market Gold investor tier, and I am just trying to find people where we can talk about stocks, cryptocurrency, and options, and just growing as a community and growing our accounts together. Trading, investing can be lonely, and you just want to be able to do it with a community. So do consider joining the Patreon page. Thanks so much. Hi there. If you are interested in helping out the channel, you can sign up for Webull if you haven't already. They are currently offering 2 free stocks now. It used to be 4, so you don't want to wait until it gets to 1 free stock or no stocks at all. So you get 1 free stock when you open up a Webull account. And when you deposit $100 or more, you get 1 more free stock, which is valued between $8 and $1,600. And if you are transferring from another brokerage, they will reimburse you the fees up to $100. And you will also receive a complimentary 3-month subscription to Level 2 Events Nasdaq Total View from the day you sign up. So guys, what are you waiting for? 2 free stocks are waiting for you. Thanks again.